Welcome to my channel. 15 Signs of a Failing Relationship. Nobody likes to go through a breakup, but are there any clues that things are about to go south? The first 6 months to 2 years are referred to as the honeymoon period since everything is new and exciting. Love is thrilling, and this high is unlike any you've ever had. Even though the first excitement is through the roof, things change dramatically as you get to know one another. Do you remember arguments about who left the toilet seat up or who forgot to replace the toothpaste cap? Those are minor, everyday complaints that most people have. The real challenge comes when you have to juggle other commitments, such as a household budget, a family, and a career. Learn the telltale indications of a doomed romance here. Sign number 1. In a failing relationship, there is no intimacy. As a couple settles into a pattern, it can be easy for the laughter, closeness, and joy of their early days together to fade. You're just asking for trouble if you and your partner don't schedule regular romantic activities together. Intimacy is just one facet of a relationship, but it's a crucial one for keeping things interesting. You should try to understand why they no longer want to be with you if that happens. You ought to investigate the issue, which can be medical or related to stress. Sign number 2. Cheating. When one partner cheats, it's obvious something is wrong. This doesn't necessarily make the issue your responsibility. It could be your coworkers. When one of you goes outside of the relationship to satisfy your physical desires, there is something underlying the behavior that needs to be addressed. Some folks reach their breaking point when they discover you've been cheating on them. Sign number 3. A lack of trust underlies a failing relationship. Poor communication is always followed by a lack of trust. When you don't converse as much as you should, you open the door to unwarranted suspicions, damaged sentiments, and people who live two lives. Sign number 4. Always fighting. Think back to the time when you were completely and utterly happy because of your relationship. Due to your constant bickering, you have lost any sense of perspective. It seems like being in the same room with them is enough to start an argument now, and you have no idea why. Sign number 5. Financial difficulties. Money problems are one of the reasons why so many relationships fail. There will be problems if you are not both on the same page about finances and have an active role in management. Many couples keep their finances separate to avoid such problems. Sign number 6. You're depressed about your faltering relationship. Your failing relationship is making you miserable. Being with the wrong person is the only situation worse than being alone. A relationship can make you feel more lonely and miserable than being by yourself. Simply being depressed with your partner these days is a sign that your relationship is failing. Sign number 7. Disrespect. Different forms of disrespect exist. Your partner may make derogatory remarks about your loved ones, be constantly critical and demeaning of you, or otherwise cause you emotional distress. They think that modern society has rendered it impossible to carry out any task competently. The person who used to praise you and cheer you on the loudest has turned on you and says nothing but negative things. Sign number 8. Physical or verbal abuse. This is conclusive evidence of your relationship's decline. Any moment one of you starts physically or verbally abusing the other, it's time to call it quits. It's never okay to insult or belittle your partner. Sign number 9. Power imbalance. In a healthy relationship, each person contributes equally. However, if one partner is aggressively trying to take control, the resulting power imbalance can have disastrous consequences for the partnership. Your children, your money, and your busy family schedule are all susceptible to this. You are both of equal value, and it is terrible when one of you thinks they are more significant than the other. Sign number 10. A lack of emotional support. One of the main reasons you should have a spouse is so that they can be there for you when times are tough, and this is why empathy is so vital to a healthy relationship. Because of this, you can find yourself with less access to emotional support. They may try to downplay the seriousness of the problem and make you feel like you're making it all up. Sign number 11. Separation from loved ones. Do you feel like your partner is trying to keep you from spending time with those who matter most to you? A narcissist who is afraid you would leave or see the error of their ways while you are in a group will often act this way. Social isolation is dangerous and unhealthy. The American Psychological Association claims that social isolation lowers resistance to disease. You may find yourself in a chronic fight or flight state. Causes inflammation, which can be devastating to the immune system. Don't let someone use your isolation for their own gain. It could have negative effects on your health. Sign number 12. Lack of emotion. People sometimes confuse proximity and affection, yet they are two different things. There is no doubt that the bedroom is a fertile ground for romantic passion, but it is the outward displays of devotion between partners that truly matter. Physical touch can include everything from holding hands and kissing to embracing and cuddling. The smallest gestures can convey the greatest levels of emotion. Losing these seemingly insignificant gestures can be really damaging to a relationship. Sign number 13. You're lonely. There is no law that says you won't be lonely just because you're in a relationship. When things aren't going well, you can find yourself spending your days and nights by yourself. Even though your partner is close by your side, you still feel alone when they refuse to talk or spend meaningful time with you. Sign number 14. Jealousy is common in a failing relationship. It's normal to feel a little jealous in a relationship since you want to feel liked and needed. Jealousy, on the other hand, can lead to cruel and destructive actions. If your partner is continuously accusing you of having affairs or grows suspicious of everyone you talk to, it's a clue that something is amiss. Jealousy, according to the American Psychological Association, is virtually usually an indicator of low self-esteem. This individual can easily become preoccupied with the loss of someone they care about. However, it also suggests a lack of control and underlying mental health difficulties. Sign number 15. Choosing to ignore issues. One uses stonewalling when they want to avoid answering a question that has a clear answer. They'd rather avoid problems than attempt to solve them. Because of the emotional strain that will be placed on them by your direct approach, your partner may resort to this manner of dealing with the problem at hand. Considerations for moving forward when a relationship is failing. It's important to realize that no relationship is flawless, and there will be ups and downs. It is critical to notice the warning signs of a problem and seek counseling or support before the relationship fails. Even if things don't work out and you split up, at least you know you tried. Confronting problems head-on as responsible adults is always preferable to stonewalling, avoiding, and pretending like nothing is wrong. There will be rough patches in any long-term relationship. The key is learning how to work through them effectively. Thank you for watching.